for many, the US Daily Mail. Com and UK's Mail online news sites are their one-stop shops for all things TV and showbiz. So it is little wonder this is also the case in the fictional world, as Thursday's episode of SAT's spin-off And Just Like That saw Charlotte, played by Kristen Davis, admit she keeps eyes on absent character Samantha via the website. In scenes showing Charlotte discussing Samantha, played by Kim Cattrall, with Sarah Jessica Parker's Carrie, she says, "I read the Daily Mail," by explanation of how she sees what the PR mogul is doing while living in London. Fans were first hooked on Sex and the City over 6 seasons, from 1998 to 2004, before 2 feature films followed in 2008 and 2010, all of which featured Kim as sex-mad Samantha, yet she opted to sit out And Just Like That. Amid acrimony with Sarah, which the leading lady has frequently denied, much to Kim's public fury, her absence has been addressed by stating that Samantha had moved to London following a fallout with Carrie over work and money. The first episodes have seen Carrie attempt to reach out to Samantha, who sent flowers after Carrie's husband Big passed away in episode 1. In Thursday's episode 5, while recovering from back surgery with Charlotte's assistance, Carrie appears remotely on her podcast, where she is grilled over female friendships and regales a story about Samantha. She speaks about the moment in 1998's Season 2, Episode 6, named The Cheating Curve, when her diaphragm got stuck and she was forced to ask Samantha to help remove the contraceptive device. On the podcast, Carrie recalls how Samantha was such a good friend that she removed the device, and mentioned the saucy character by her full name. Elaborating on the story, she said, "It was really stuck, like she was up in there for a minute." Her co-stars exclaim, "Boundaries, Carrie," following their previous demands that she turn up the heat more on the podcast. Charlotte looks on in concern yet then helps Carrie, who is on crutches, to get back into bed, where she delightedly says, "I think him getting a hang of the podcast thing." Charlotte voices her worries about using Samantha's name on the podcast. Carrie says, "There are a lot of Samanthas out there," yet Charlotte points out she used her full name. Carrie insists she is allowed to tell the story as she is referencing her vagina, so can take ownership. She says, this podcast is not on her radar, she's off in London. Referencing Samantha's London fame, Charlotte then says, "Yeah, but I read the Daily Mail." She elaborated, "I just think she'd be upset, that's all, and that way if someone else tells her she won't be surprised." Since news of And Just Like That arose last year, Samantha's presence dogged news reports and filled fans with anticipation. However, it was soon announced that Kim was refusing to get on board amid unrest behind the scenes. Fans were quick to lament her absence from the new show. One joked, "Going to have to change the title 'cause there ain't no sex without Samantha." The new incarnation of the show, renamed And Just Like That, will run for 10 episodes on HBO and has been a hit so far. The network's chief content officer, Casey Bloys, reflected on Samantha's exit, saying, "Just as in real life, people come into your life, people leave. Friendships fade and new friendships start." For Kim and Sarah, known to her fans as SJP, it seems the friendship did not fade but was never there to begin with. Explaining why she would not return, Kim said in 2019, "It's a no from me. You learn lessons in life and my lesson is to do work with good people and try and make it fun." The previous year, their frosty relationship played out on social media after the death of Kim's brother Chris. When SJP sent her condolences online, Golden Globe winner Kim thought the sentiment was disingenuous and boasted, "My mom asked me today, when will that Sarah Jessica Parker leave you alone? Your continuous reaching out is a painful reminder of how cruel you really were then and now." SJP denied a feud, saying she had never uttered an unkind, unfriendly word.